What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. If you follow my channel for some years now, you know I love a good Pestilence build, and with the buffs the Pesty has gotten over the last few updates, most notably the huge increase in RPM, which helps tremendously getting your stacks up super fast, I felt it was time to bring out another one, but tweaked in a little bit of a different way because some comments and Twitter messages I've had over the last few months have expressed wanting a Pesty build that still has over 1 million tick, but without the perfect glass cannon, as they find it hard to stay alive with my original Tick of Death build. Today I thought I would do just that and put together a Pesty build that not only gives us some amazing ticks, which is over 1.3 million per tick when at full stacks, but also make it to where we don't have to constantly hide afraid that our own talent is going to get us killed. When getting the gameplay together for this build on heroic missions, I could never get the full stacks on enemies because they were just dying too fast. So to better showcase this build, I went to the level 4 control points because, as I've always said when talking about heroic elite enemies, the tankiest ones are at those level 4 control points. Let's get into this build. So you can see we have the 3 pieces of Lingmo. The brand set bonuses gives us plus 20% explosive resistance, 20% skill health, and of course the main reason we have these is for the 30% LMG damage. This one is road max weapon damage, weapon handling, and armor regen. And the armor regen is just to give us some survivability on this build. The holster, max weapon damage, armor regen, and weapon handling, and then the backpack, max weapon damage, crit chance, weapon handling. Obviously I would rather have armor regen there instead of crit chance, but you know we have to take what we get. So you're either going to get lucky with the attributes that you want and then re-roll your core attribute, or not, and I just have not. And this one does have an 18,709 armor on kill mod. The talent, perfectly unstoppable force. Killing an enemy increases total weapon damage by 7% for 15 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. Grenade kills add 2 stacks. So an extra 35% weapon damage for our Pestilence with this talent. And of course the Contractor Gloves, which gives us plus 10% LMG damage for its brand set bonus, road with max weapon damage and weapon handling, and of course this name piece gives us plus 8% damage to armor. Now the tweaks I've made, even though I was getting rid of the perfect glass cannon, which is 30% multiplicative damage, I still wanted to get some kind of multiplicative damage for our chest piece talent, and that's what I did with Perfect Spotter. This is the named Uzaina Getica chest piece, plus 5% total armor for its brand set bonus, road with max weapon damage, armor regen, and weapon handling, and an 18,709 armor on kill mod as well. The talent, Perfect Spotter, amplifies total weapon and skill damage by 20% to pulsed enemies. So we still have some pretty decent multiplicative damage on our chest piece talent. And that pairs perfectly with the Night Watcher, helping our pulse out, plus 5% total armor for the brand set bonus, road with max weapon damage and armor regen with a max armor on kill mod, again for more survivability, and of course this named item gives us plus 100% scanner pulse haste, which is going to help our pulse be up at all times. So we'll go over the skills. You can see the cooldown is 8.8 seconds, but the duration is 11 seconds. So yeah, the pulse will be up on the enemies at all times. 15% expertise for the duration, in the mods plus 15% radius and 6% skill haste. And we do have the Striker drone. This is to be out there annoying the enemies, but we're getting some halfway decent damage on it as well because the chest piece talent does amplify our skill damage. So yeah, 15% for the expertise roll. In the mods, 7.2% duration, 9.7% health, and 5% damage. Alright, and then the star of the show, the Pestilence. Like I said, we are getting over 1.3 million ticks when we get the full stacks, but this is expertise 15. If you have a maxed out Pestilence like I do, but I was using the 15% one, if you're not max expertise, you can see you're still getting some really good ticks. But yeah, if you have one like this that has 28% weapon damage on it, your ticks are definitely gonna be higher. 15% for the expertise, rolled with max LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, and damage to armor. And then the talent Plague of the Outcast. Hits apply a debuff, dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, 100% of the stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. So yeah, just a beautiful gun. Your secondary and your pistol can be whatever, because you know we don't use it. Alright, and we can check out the specialization. So yeah, I have been on a gunner run these last few build videos because you know it's just a beautiful specialization, especially when you're using an LMG. Killing enemies grants 10% armor, so giving us some survivability. A good reason this is amazing with LMGs. Every third reload is 50% faster. Anytime you can get a fast reload on an LMG, it's always a beautiful thing. Armor kits repair 100% armor and grant 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Banshee Pulse and its 2 mods, which we are not using, generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. Party members recover 5%, 10% weapon handling while not moving, need to be motionless for 1 second, 50% pulse resistance, and rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. Oh geez, would you look at that? Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. Really, my friend? Really? Make sure. So 1.3 million ticks probably went up to 1.4 million because I did not have it equipped on the specialization. Always make sure you have whatever gun you're using equipped on your specialization so you're getting that extra 15% damage. So what did that do? That took the Pestilence from 130 to 137. My goodness. Let's take a look at these ticks. Alright, I just want to see what the tick gets up to now. When I was doing the gameplay, it was over 1.3 million. So we just need to let the talent get its full stacks, and then we'll see what the tick is at. When I say talents, I'm talking about my backpack talent. Keep my pulse up. But yeah, over 1.4 million tick per tick. So just know when you go out there, your ticks are going to be a lot better than, and your damage is going to be a lot better than what's going to be showcased in the gameplay. Right? Just one more time. Yeah, over 1.4 million ticks. So that is the build, my friends. Hope you guys give this one a try. And I know I keep making that mistake only because I'm always, you know, getting a lot of different builds together, and sometimes I switch my stuff up on the specializations, but hey, it's all good. If you like a good Pestilence build, I think you will enjoy this one. We've got some halfway decent survivability, and even without glass cannon, we are still having some amazing damage with ticks over, well, 1.4 million. Now these builds are just templates for you all to tweak that suits your own personal playstyle, and if you do, we would love to hear how you are running it in the comments. As always, I want to thank everyone for your continued support of the channel as we go through this Division 2 journey together. I hope everyone is doing good and staying safe out there, and as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.
getting near! Exit! Shortcut! Incapacitating target.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
Better watch out.
Reinforcements incoming.